no escape. Meghan having sleepless nights as Samantha calls for Duchess to be grilled in court. Meghan Markle's estranged half-sister has called for the Duchess to be grilled by a lawyer on video amid their bitter defamation row. Samantha Markle claims her reputation was wrecked during Meghan's explosive Oprah interview last March. And the 57-year-old has urged legal eagles to spend up to 7 hours quizzing the royal while cameras roll on claims made during the chat, the Mirror reports. The latest twist in the case comes days after Meghan filed a motion to dismiss the defamation case altogether. Samantha, who is seeking £60,000 in damages, alleges she's the victim of false and malicious statements which humiliated her in front of the world. She has accused Meghan of concocting a false narrative and fairy tale life story. And she's also complained about claims made in sympathetic biography Finding Freedom, by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand. Meghan has previously denied assisting the authors with anecdotes for the book, but later admitted to the High Court in London that her friends had provided stories about her. Last night Samantha's lawyer Jamie Allen Sasson told the publication, "Our intention is to take this case to a jury trial. I feel confident we'll get past the motion to dismiss. We expect to start taking depositions in this case within the next 6 months." He said a move could even be made to ask for evidence from Prince Harry, 37, although he could refuse. "I think he would have relevant information," Mr. Sasson said. "If Meghan's questioning on video goes ahead, it would be as a deposition. That's part of a US process where 99 out of 100 civil cases settle out of court before trial." Meghan's legal team include high-flying lawyers, one of whom has previously acted for Kim Kardashian. They have claimed Samantha's case is without any merit and there are no allegations that Meghan either wrote or controlled Finding Freedom. Samantha has until June 3 to file a negation response. A federal judge will then rule on whether the case can proceed. News of Samantha's renewed court bid comes days after it was revealed Harry and Meghan will be acting on Queen's Jubilee visit. BBC Breakfast welcomed Jenny Bond to discuss the upcoming royal affairs of the Queen's Jubilee. She branded Harry and Meghan as a distraction and said they will be acting a lot. Talking about the June Jubilee, Jenny said, "Yes, of course, Harry will be a distraction full stop and Meghan as well. And all eyes will be on how they act." And talking about Charles and Camilla acting earlier, "I think there will be a lot of acting as they go around as a family." She continued, "We are going to be watching the body language, which is a shame, but this is not about that. This is about the Queen, not about Andrew, not about Harry, it's about the Queen." This comes a day after breakfast presenter Charlie State was left red-faced on the show after appearing to forget co-host Naga Munchetty's name. At the start of the show, Charlie stuttered as he tried to introduce his colleague. The host said, "Good morning, welcome to BBC Breakfast with Naga Magam," before sighing and saying, "Oh boy." Naga then had to come to his rescue by butting in and finishing off the introduction herself, saying Naga Munchetty and Charlie State. He then tried again and was able to get his co-host's name right this time around. He smiled at Naga and said, "Good morning and welcome to Breakfast with Naga Munchetty and Charlie State." BBC Breakfast viewers stormed to Twitter to comment on Charlie's blunder. One said, "Charlie forgot who he was working with for a second there." Another added, "Charlie just FD up the intro." Earlier this week, Charlie was praised after he caught out Deputy Prime Minister over the current issue of rising fuel prices. Over on Twitter, viewers went wild for Charlie for riling up Dominic Raab during his clever and tactical interview. One person commented, "Raab getting defensive there with Charlie. I like that Charlie can rile him like that. Shows him for the weak minister he is. #breakfast